Hi, everybody. You can hear me but not see me. I'm so happy to be with everybody this morning. It's a small group, so there's just three of us, which is fine. And uh, let's just go ahead and get right into it. And we'll save a little bit of time at the end, but yeah, maybe we'll have a little bit, just a little. Usually we do 12 minutes. We'll do maybe just a little bit more than that this morning. Okay, so let's go ahead and settle into a posture that feels like it's going to work for you this morning. And of course, you have options: lying down, standing, or seated. And go ahead and make micro movements so that you are in a posture that feels relaxed and easeful, but also engaged. So it's that not too tight, not too loose way of holding yourself. Your eyes can be open or closed. And let's begin with 2 deep breaths, making the in through the nose and then making the exhalation through the mouth a little bit longer. And see if you can surrender into the ground below, feeling the support of the earth, surrendering your weight into the support of the surface and the ground below. Maintaining a spine that is upright and engaged, yet at the same time relaxed. And we'll begin by letting go of all that has happened this morning. So as we may be scurrying around and getting ready for our day, just letting all of that go, just, releasing that, and feeling the impact of the activity in your body. There's always an impact from our movement, from our thoughts, from our emotions that settle in from the neck down. And so just feeling into the sensations that your body is offering. And as we talked a little bit about yesterday, so we're not trying to feel any particular way. We're just seeing if we can feel whatever it is we're feeling. Those things that happen in the body can be pleasant, they can be unpleasant, they could be somewhere on the continuum of that. And it's all included, it's all allowed. And let's release what's going to happen next. So allowing yourself to fully arrive. The sensations in the body are really helpful to grounding us in the moment that we're in. So just feeling into the body. And I'm going to start our body scan today from at the neck. So starting at the neck and kind of moving down to the shoulders. And moving down the upper arms, forearms, and hands, and isolating this region of your body, receiving whatever is happening there, noticing sensation or lack of sensation. And coming to the torso, so the front of the body and the back of the body, and internally, perhaps there is a touch point, a point of contact, or other sensations, whether it be the beat of the heart or a tingling or a sensation of any kind Just receptive. Without a need to do anything special. We don't have to necessarily change what's happening. Just it's all allowed, receptive, and learning to gain some balance within all of it, and dropping resistance, especially to the unpleasant. Let's move awareness down over the hips and thighs. And again, perhaps there's a point of contact, or if you're standing, you can feel a contraction of the muscles that keep you upright. Moving awareness down over the knees, the lower legs, and include the feet. And releasing that, coming back just for a moment to the whole body. See if there are any areas that are calling for attention, letting your awareness just land there. Nothing really to do, but just maintain an attitude of allow, receive, and notice the feeling tone of pleasant or unpleasant or neither. And just for a moment, let's expand awareness outside the body to include sound that is occurring in the room or outside of the room that you're in, tapping into hearing. And allowing sounds to arise and pass as they naturally will. Let's land our attention on an anchor, something that we can return to each time the mind wanders away and we notice it, that it's wandered. So you have options, and remembering it really doesn't matter what you choose as an anchor. What matters is the quality of awareness that you're able to bring to that. So it's easily accessible for you. So as you inhale and exhale, where in your body are the physical sensations of the inhalation and exhalation most noticeable? And lots of options here. So taking a moment to just let the body breathe in its own natural rhythm and see perhaps the belly, the chest, the nostrils, or movement of the whole body you can actually feel. So again, it's not thinking about, but actually feeling into the physical sensations of movement, of inhalation and exhalation. And if breath is challenging, you could use sound, or you could also take the palms of your hands and rest them on your thighs, and that point of contact and the feeling of it could be what you return your attention to each time the mind wanders. You could clasp your hands together, and that point of contact could be what you use. So I'm going to be silent for the next few minutes, and each time the mind wanders and you notice, that's a really significant moment, because you are no longer lost in thought. You're aware that you're aware, and you see where the mind went, and you just simply gently release that narrative and then return again to the anchor that you're using this morning. And noticing where your mind is. And just gently letting go of the memory or the planning, the worry. Let your body soften and return to your anchor. And noticing again, noticing where the thoughts are, And notice how your body is when the mind is lost in thought, and gently soften. There's almost always a very subtle contraction. And then just return to your anchor. This is it. You're doing it right. And as we begin our day today, may we be peaceful and at ease. May our heart be soft and open. May we be safe and protected, and our bodies healthy and strong. And may whatever good comes of our practice be of benefit to all beings. And may you have a wonderful day, opening the eyes if they were closed, looking around, doing a little bit of a stretch. Um, one of the benefits of this practice is that it just increases the gap between impulse and action. So the impulse to say or do something that you later regret. So mindfulness increases that gap so that we see sooner in the process when someone has said something or done something that provokes us or contracts us. A really easy habit pattern of mind can be to quickly react, have some kind of reactive response. And yet the more we practice, the more we see that habit pattern and that tendency so that we can actually catch it sooner in the chain reaction. And that is such a huge benefit because we live with less regret and we align better with our values because we didn't say that thing that we wish we didn't say. And then if we're human, so we will make, we will do that. We will make mistakes, as I have many times. But then the feeling of that stays with us too. So it's like a reminder that the momentary reactivity may feel slightly and weirdly good in the moment. But the idea is later, usually it doesn't, especially because those things usually are not in alignment with how we want to be on a day-to-day basis. So, um, these, and especially today, depending on who you're going to be with, it might be a day that you just take to yourself, but whatever, or with family and friends, or both, or neither. Um, it's an opportunity to practice, to notice, where the mind goes, especially around conversations at the table. And um, I, am constantly, and especially lately, reminded of our shared humanity, that we are all of the nature to grow old. We are all of the nature to become ill. Um, we all want safety and security. We all want to love and be loved. Um, we have these commonalities, and it's something that binds us to other humans. And you never know what somebody else is walking around with. So that the practice helps us remember all of that. Um, and it's, keeps us connected to what is really important and what we value, and that supports our overall happiness and well-being. Um, we're not resisting, the way that things are, but we're seeing clearly, and it's a kind of discriminating wisdom that this practice is developing. Um, yeah, so those are just a few thoughts that came to me. We have a couple minutes. I don't know if oh, there is one thing I want to tell you, and I actually meant to say this yesterday, and we're going to more formally announce this. But the Tuesday sessions, I don't know how many of you come to Tuesday, but the Tuesday sessions are going to move to the 12 to 12:30 slot, and there's going to be a theme. So there will be one of the instructors that many of you have sat with will be um, teaching on, and guiding practice with a theme. And then the fourth Tuesday of every month, right through 2025, we're going to do a series with thought leaders and scientists. So I'll be hosting that. It'll be like a Q&A, and we have an amazing lineup of researchers. From Susan Bauer-Wu, who used to be the head of the Mind and Life Institute, to Rhonda McGee, who's done a lot around racial justice, Judson Brewer, who many of you know from Brown. Amishi will be back. We have a guy who does a lot on compassion, self-compassion. So it's a really cool lineup. Wednesday is going to basically be the same time, same format, meeting format, but this time it will be, there'll be two of us. So I'll be hosting and one of our instructors will be leading, and then Thursday is going to stay as it is. So anyway, I meant to say that yesterday when there were more of us, but there's going to be more, coming out around that. So, but I am super excited about the Tuesday sessions. Yeah. Um, So anything else? And we'll have these again, they're open to anybody. And so they can be widely shared, and we'll make sure that everybody has all the info, but you can, share on social media and um, yeah. So anything else? Yes, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and have a peaceful day, whatever you're doing today. Um, you know, I know some people just take the day for themselves, but I think of it just as a day of gratitude, and just wishing everybody well. And I'm so glad we did this, and thanks for showing up. And I guess that's it, unless there's any final comments or thoughts. Yes, Heather, they'll be recorded. Yeah. You're welcome, Susan. I'm so glad all of you were here. It's a small group, but really great. Okay, bye everybody.